Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. So Jim, who would you identify as the... Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Cabo Verde finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread to the right. Bellingham. And he's managed to get for it. Tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Santiago Del Estero with the corner. There first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Can he get on the end of this? David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. David Villa pings in across. And he's taking no chances there. Plays a sharp little ball here. Cabo Verde are behind here despite their domination of possession. David Villa. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Cadiolu just loves to go forward whenever he can. David Villa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And they've got a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, can he get onto this? Akanji makes the interception. And he's running through. He's one-on-one, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. Now it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Van Bouten was in no mood for any of that. That is ended up in no man's land. Driving forward. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Santiago Del Estero are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Rooney! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that is all they have time for. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Featuring our guest performers today.
So right back into the action.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Right card. Davids. Messi. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Bellingham. And it's Rooney. Tries one from range. And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two. This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he is dashing away. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And Messi! Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi. Plays it across. Not pretty. And the shot! And it's hoisted clear. And that is a little undercooked. Davids! Oh, wow, that's crazy! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
After 69 minutes is number 26.
Cabo Verde can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. And he's taking no chances there. And they can counter here. Peruzzi claims comfortably.
Diaz clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Great vision. That's been slipped through. Diaz has the space to scheme. He'll try from distance! It goes to show he is human after all.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 22, Scholes. Number 18, Messi. Coming on the field, number 17, Musiala.
Davids, pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Triol. Oh, good spread. Bale picks it up out wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught, in he goes again! Oh, it's come off the upright. There will be 4 extra minutes. Good chance here! And with that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Please join me.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front.
Shot a goal! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's really well manoeuvred. They get on the end of this.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. Oh, right place, right time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Dani Olmo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Davids does well to stand up to him. Tries to play it through. Nicely weighted ball. As Azpilicueta cuts out the pass. Vinicius Junior. And this is Rui Costa. Oh, takes a shot! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole...
Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Rui Costa with the short one. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And it's Hato. And he's decided. It's hit the crossbar. And he's gone looking for safety. Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way. Just past the 40th minute mark. Mbappe. Puyol with the slide tackle there.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the left flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And that is indeed the final act. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Bangladesh are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, number 19, Azpilicueta. Number 12, Manuel Neuer. Number 5, Pato. Coming on the field, number 14, number 7, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Number 1, Thibaut Courtois. Number 3, Vardio.
Down to business again. Great defending, strong and determined. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's a throw. Gerrard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. He's picked his way through. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
A horrible blip. A moment they could well have done without.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Orban with the foul. And it's Kadiolu. Kadiolu got a long way forward to join the attack. Chips it through. And he's there to make the challenge. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He might be in here! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot hinges on this one. And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
And now he has two.
After 69 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Chelsea have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh no, this does not look good. Davids, Cristiano, and a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field, number 23.
So here comes the substitution. Rui Costa being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Vinicius Junior!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Olise. So what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Chelsea have it back. Applies the finish! And that really should have been that.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake! Nicely shaped ball. There's the header! And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, he produced a terrific header, but his last-minute burst forward worked a treat when everyone else was waiting to see where the ball was likely to arrive.
Back to parity, and there's barely... Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Substitution.
So a bit of a revolving... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be made aware that smoking is
So there we have it, Jim.
in
A
designated
game
areas
seemingly
within the ground.
destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Bangladesh really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he's managed to get free. Lovely bit of skill. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Searching pass he's played there. That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Rui Costa, over to the right flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's put paid to the danger. Well read, nice interception. Pass somewhat off target. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Ball's played through. He's in plenty of space here. Deftly away. That is very well defended. Oh, good spread. Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. That's good play. Shot could be on. He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
Davids clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Spread to the right. Nicely weighted ball. That's very neat. Puyol. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi is always scanning the pitch for targets. Rui Costa has it in a wide position. Skims one, shoots! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
To draw your attention to the screen.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's had it taken off him. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making.
That's good play from him.
And it's Guendouzi. It's Gerrard! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham! Bellingham! It's in! And the game has liftoff! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
58 minutes is number 15, Bellingham.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Costa Curta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Now it's Yamal. Bellingham. Looking for the run. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Tries one from range! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Tries to play it through. Ronaldo, he's in one-on-one. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Messi scooting forward. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, good take in a good area. He's going for goal. He lifts the roof. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Yamal. Davids out-muscles him. Well, that is good. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for the shot. Always going over the top.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's done it! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely
There will
loving
be 5
this.
minutes added time.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Pinches it off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is that. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure.
Chance for a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Had too much room. It was one of those instances when desperate measures were called for, and it was a reckless lunge.
This for 1-0. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, he's been caught napping! David Villa! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Looking for options for movement. Good read, needed to be. And it's Robertson. Stones. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, that was vital. And that's gone route one. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Cafu. Rui Costa. Plays a shot. And a chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 18 minutes is number 25, Ousmane Dembélé.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
In with the challenge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's quick to return it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross flung in, gets his head on it! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stones. Approaching the half-hour mark. He has found the way through. And he's had it nicked away. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Bellingham. Bellingham gets on his bike and on the move. Knocks it into space. Cross from Cafu. Oh, well played. Showing great fit. He'll try from distance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
There's the shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Berbatov! Incredible! Just incredible! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And it's Bellingham. Tries one from range! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This possibly the last play of the half. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just to go back here. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
So, into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Dembele, it's Dembele! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's...
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance, surely! And that's a good finish. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 53 minutes is number 25, Ousmane Dembele.
Madrid palpably stronger, better, superior. Now that looks a decent ball. Yamal ventures forward. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Cafu. Cafu. Not much subtlety about that challenge. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Driving on and making good progress. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Rui Costa carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Rui Costa. Stones deals with that comfortably. Cabo Verde are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. tries from distance. And the keeper threw out a limb.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really
Number
swift.
10, David
Corner
Villa.
number 2 then.
Coming on to replace him is number 99.
Ronaldo can get it clear.
Vinicius Junior.
Cabo Verde are looking to go forward now. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's a good run down the right. And that is out of play.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 20, Bellingham. Coming on the field
It's
is
a poor throw that,
number
picked off with
22,
relative ease.
Rui Costa.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Robertson. Bellingham. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past. Davids. Vinicius Junior.
There will be 5
And
minutes
that has left him in a heap.
This is the time you need that pace. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rui Costa! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Cabo Verde really could have done without this. Courtois must save this. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Schmeichel plays it short. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roll is sharing after that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Roll producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Could be danger here. Cross needs to be good. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Davids trying to keep this in. Gerrard makes the interception. Now it's Rui Costa. Now it's Rui Costa. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the right flank. Bernardo Silva. And he's forced to go back. Shifted upfield. And here's Bellingham. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Raul. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, well played, well sorted. Oh no, what has happened here? He is through, shapes to shoot! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half.
Goes for goal! Oh, it's a vicious effort. No, that's been intercepted. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello,
Madrid unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Thank you for your
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
Away we go again.
Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Rui Costa. Played out to the left flank. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. Good ball, good take.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the pass is intercepted. Driving on and making good progress. He's got away. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target. And it's Rui Costa. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now, can they get him away? There's no getting past him. It's really well defended.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's had it nicked away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, played right into his path. And he's running through. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Messi. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Manchester clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's there to clear it. And here's Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given. Bellingham.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Gerrard. That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Just a quick announcement.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I hate to sound too harsh, Peter, but that was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile, devoid of cohesion.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come. And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's De Bruyne. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's... Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Belgium are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Cruyff. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Messi knocks it into space. Messi! And he hits the net. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Belgium restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose foot.
Gets his head on it! Goal, Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Belgium have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Van Bouten gets over and intercepts. And here's Neymar. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Cabo Verde are still behind as we reach out for half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fernando Torres. Decent chance! Oh, impressive strike.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Ronaldo. He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
This possibly the last play of the half. Goes without saying, that was poor. That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Cabo Verde can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if...
Cristiano Ronaldo! Pele, and the pass is intercepted. And here's Van Basten. Xavi Alonso. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos picks it up now. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Adams. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Pele conjures time and space where few can. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Pele. Impressive jump. And there's a goal. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Cabo Verde are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Scholes is the team's great visionary. Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution in progress.
De Bruyne. He'll try from distance. Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
It's their second corner of the game. De Bruyne goes short. Shoots! Corner number 3 coming up. De Bruyne with the short one. And the finish! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Messi.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Into the last 5 minutes. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is De Bruyne. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
There will be
Cruyff.
3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's clever. Puyol. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And that's that. Cabo Verde illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cabo Verde with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. De Bruyne goes short. He's on it. Ferran Torres! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yamal. And the shot, it's Memphis Depay! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Puyol. Puyol.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. And he can thump it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the
Memphis Depay! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
Takes the shot! Oh, quite a hit, and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's bustling through here. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. That has been cut short. Over to the right flank. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Puyol. He is through here. Puyol delivers. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Messi is always looking to break lines. He has found the way through. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
And this is a quick
So there was the first half.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And that's the second half started. Looking for the run, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne. In with the challenge. Yamal. Can he get onto this? Merino. Shevchenko is onto this. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good spread. Ferran Torres. Cleared without hesitation. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Memphis Depay, and this is Depay. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, that's well spotted. And here's Van Basten. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Substitution for Cabo Verde, number 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, it's Van Basten. It's played through for him. De Bruyne! It's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, number 2, Marquinhos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has been indicated.
Always goal side. Messi. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He's picked his way through. He has a look up. And goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And the referee brings it to a close. Cabo Verde played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please join me in wishing all the best.
Any reflections? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Bellingham has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Now it's Bellingham. That'll be a corner. Cabo Verde with the corner, there first. Oh, it's terribly wayward. Rijkaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is a great pick out. Ferran Torres! It's there! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 7, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich ventures forward. Engages and forces him off the ball. Howson clears without hesitation. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Ferran Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Neymar going forward. And it's Totti. Bellingham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's superb. Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Fernando Torres.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. He's found a way through. Vinicius Junior making a dash for it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gerrard. Spread it left. He's shifting through the gears here. Puyol getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard. And that is expertly dealt with. Spread out to the left. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that is the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Immediately.
Cabo Verde sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And we get things going again. And here's Totti, floated through. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Neymar, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. So what can they make of this? Marquinhos with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And they've got a throw. And here's Torres. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he was quick to react. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Threads one in. And this is Totti. Hangs in a cross, goes for a shot! And that's in! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
After 66 minutes is...
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Where it came from.
Coming on the field is...
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Davis making good progress. He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Totti.
Manchester really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
No way through, so back it comes. Oh, some tackle that. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. And it's Doué. Looking to play him in. That's a lovely, delicate pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some...
And the shot! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And Messi!
Coming on the field, number 11.
Howson pokes it out wide.
Number 14, De Bruyne.
Throw it.
Substitutions taking place. There will be 5 minutes added time. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Please make sure
Ferran Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in